turns, swivels to find Messi, forces his way back to the inside.
Valverde, as a former Barca man and doing extremely well, would be another. Ronald Koeman, perhaps, as an ex-player, doing a very good job at Everton after doing a good job at Southampton. One person it won't beat, a Barcelona man, so it seems he's not in the shortlist. Response he's got from his team, give him the job, why not?
Well, this is a Valencia squad that is in turmoil. Little tricky back heel for Neymar, in for... You think about it. Albiol, Angulo, Albelda, Mendieta, David Silva. All played
30 minutes in the European Champions League game.
Into the area, Suarez cuts back, leaves Garay into the middle, Messi loose. Rafinha sees it touch straight back to Alves, and Messi can only smile.
What a chance. If there was about 3 different players who could have scored him back. Messi probably thinking, how didn't it go in? Let's have a look at it again. Great through ball. Suarez does well here, doesn't he? Turns his player, lines up. I thought he was going to shoot. Messi does, off the line. Rafinha, oh, how does that not go in, Phil?
And as Suarez cut back, it was off Orellana, then Rafinha to Alves. You saw Garay's leg seem to get trapped, his right leg on the slide. So Valencia did dodge up. They might have lost a starting center back in the process. The former national teamer.
Looks like he's really on form today, and that's the problem we were saying earlier, Phil, if you're defending against this side. You know, if Suarez is on form, you're in trouble. If Messi, here he goes, if he's on form, you're in trouble.
Messi looking for the upper corner, and it just sails high.
Which exactly proves the point. Who do you mark here? And you can't mark all 3 at the same time. So they're forever creating opportunities, this front 3 of MSN. Absolutely stunning, world-class, the best we've ever seen. We've used all the adjectives. They really are amazing.
One thing that I had pointed out earlier in the lock
at any moment, and really the middle 4's job is just to get the ball to them as quickly as possible.
Down a man, Messi doesn't care, frees Suarez. Good work by Rafinha to start this one out. Trailing run Iniesta.
Talking of the Mestalla, wasn't there a bit of a nasty game between these two when they met at the Mestalla? 3-2 in the last minute, Messi penalty, but
Bart from Munir, a little too tricky for his own good. Into the middle gap. Suarez just gets it to Messi. They're trying to force him right, and it does. Dragging guy out with him. Advantage played, but there might be some paperwork at the end. Inside, just past the flashing boot of Iniesta. He's with Voro before the match. Messi. Touched inside, but into the path of Neymar, and Garay healthy enough. Five ready to charge in at the back post in the red and blue. Sails over every. Messi dropping back off the chest of Iniesta. Threaded forward for the Brazilian. Bumped down in the box. Rakitic on the break. Messi in the middle, and he's got Neymar, but looks for Suarez. Neymar from the right. Blocked by Orellana. Taken right back. Valencia can't even get the ball away from their own goal mouth. Messi into the area, deflects.
It's that 50-60 yard pass. He wins a corner from the corner. Poor marking, great header Mangala, and the visitors are 1 up.
Well, Mangala was 3 back, and the wall of midfielders. A lot of running for Barcelona. This is a mano-a-mano battle. Both teams fighting tooth and nail. Messi off the second touch. Iniesta.
It's a silly player who gets booked for that.
Ball in, gets around Mangala, flying in Suarez. Mangala reached back, and if so, that
getting punished and going down to 10 men in this case.
So now Messi from the spot. He is a perfect 3 for 3. Meanwhile, Diego Alves, the other side, there is no goalkeeper in the history of the game who has been as good. And he almost stops it, but Messi with a cannonball down the middle. Barcelona comes from behind. They've taken the lead.
Messi against Diego Alves, rather, 20 goals. The goalkeeper he scored against most often. And for the poor goalkeeper, deja vu once again. Messi absolutely superb, but I still give the credit. Luis Suarez made that happen. Messi did put a great, through ball for him, but Suarez made it happen. He forced the situation. Barcelona, perfect timing, Phil, to go 2-1 up just before halftime. And you know that the opposition, Valencia, are down to 10 men.
Well, two things of note there. Up until that penalty kick, Diego Alves had saved, not missed, had saved more penalties.
And their goalkeeper got injured, and I went in, came out, punched the ball and punched my own centre forward, and then we got into a fight, and they're like, why am I getting myself in this situation? It doesn't make sense to me. Maybe other people. Iniesta 30 or nearly.
Nice weave to the inside. Montoya against his old side takes a tumble, and now down a man, and Montoya trapped upfield. It is Messi with Neymar. Oh, and a kick save by Diego Alves.
Brilliant save from Diego Alves. What a ball from Messi to Neymar. Thought he had done the job then. That's the danger of Valencia pushing forward, is you get caught on the counter-attack. Great ball. Was he just offside? Ooh.
Maybe, just maybe. Gaya keeping him on.
Good save.
Driven by Neymar. Met on the volley. Deflects and then whacked by Soler. Through ball. Mascherano in for Messi. Abdenor wrong-footed. Messi right-footed. Back in front, Barcelona.
Brilliant strike from Messi there. I think with his right foot as well, which is the one he doesn't use as often, but it had to come. Phil, there's just too many chances for these great Barcelona players. Valencia down a man, chasing shadows, trying to counter-attack. They eventually had to get through, but what a good finish from out wide. And tough on Diego Alves. You've just made a wonderful save from Neymar. And a minute later, Messi's shooting. Let's have a look at it here. Gets it onto his right foot. Yeah, maybe near post. You always say the keeper should really, cover the near post, but I don't want to pick on him. He's just made a world-class save, Diego Alves. So difficult to keep the MSN at bay for too long. 25
goals on the season. Tops in the scoring chart. 41 now in all competitions. That's 8 straight seasons he's broken the 40-goal mark. And he's got the brace on the day and on a hat-trick. Goals, and we've still got a ways to go. Watch it again, facebook.com/BeInSportsUSA. Suarez with 22, Messi now with 25. Again mentioned in recent games, Lionel Messi 6. Well, they already have beaten Real Madrid under Voro just a few weeks ago. Lifted by Messi, drops it to Suarez. Abdenor back, and it trickles into the arms of Alves. The other point, and then he went out again. He didn't need to. He'd already got past BK there. But imagine if he scores the winner. We go back to that loan clause again, or the equalizer. Why would you want to let Messi, especially down Mascherano's side? That was the same against PSG. Nice read Iniesta. Messi in for Neymar, poked free from behind. Prize if the whistle would have blown. You're at the Camp Nou. You're not going to get too many decisions go your way. Spoken like a man who knows all about Old Trafford. Yeah. 30 minutes left. Messi again motoring. Something in the water. Neymar. Messi. Suarez makes the run in for the Uruguayan, onside but off target. Suarez again close. Yeah, very close. Suarez again getting in there, causing problems. You can never rest when he's around. Messi's just waiting. He's onside. Messi's just waiting for his head up. He's watching Suarez. He's the man, and as soon as Suarez starts moving, Messi threads that ball in. Over the last 25 visits from Valencia here. Looking at the bench, will there be a burnout? Neymar whips it across and almost finds Iniesta. Even Alex Vidal, who turned into a joke the first half of the season before finding his feet, did so well at Sevilla and Almeria. Ball played across. Rafinha drives, strikes, but straight into the midsection. And no problem for Alves.
Chances for Barcelona. Rafinha, I just wonder if his first touch couldn't have been into the box. Let's have a look at it again. It sort of gets stuck under his feet there. He can take
collision, Montoya. And then here we see the ensuing play.
Oh, good save.
Denied by the brilliant stop from Alves.
Hard act to follow.
Again, better winning percentage than Pep Guardiola or Cruyff, and the third most trophies, and he's not done yet. Neither's Messi. Slapped away, rebound, Suarez, and somehow he guides it wide.
Unbelievable. Great strike there from Messi. Good save, Diego Alves. It comes to the one person you think is certain to put it away. Maybe it came a little bit quickly for Suarez. And he just doesn't guide it into the back of the net. And they need this goal, Barcelona. They can't afford to go at 3-2 into the final minutes of the game in case Valencia counter-attack and get the equalizer.
Little shake and bake, cuts to the inside. Garay trying to stay with him. Neymar past Abdenor, wide for Gomes, drops it top of the box. Sergio Roberto in for Messi. He keeps it in play, but wide. And again, Barcelona dancing on that head of the pin.
Chances one after the other. It's almost like a training. Here's another one. He's in again.
Through the legs. The Belgian-born player out of PSV make that is over, but credit to Porto and Valencia, but it's causing a problem defensively. Abdenor with a strong challenge.
The same thing, like, come on, guys. Let's just, be incisive. Let's take the opportunities. We've got to get this extra goal, and we're having enough chances to.
Valencia taking the lead and then fighting back to tie until Messi and Gomes put it away. Messi with his 25th goal as Barca wins 4-2. Well, Barcelona 3 points in pocket, but it took Lionel Messi to stitch those 3 points in.
Yeah, good finish there from Messi. The penalty was courtesy of Luis Suarez, so for me he would have been my man of the match, causing problems in that defense all the time from the very beginning, but either of them will do.
Atop the table, and for Valencia, what might have been.